Hi everyone, it is Saturday and this is the big day for the big reveal. I'm so excited, listen to me. I have been keeping this on the down low and a secret. You know I said I was working on projects and I was, and I sent those out, but there was one project I was working on that was super special. It was a challenge. I challenged Lynn from Soft Squares, Di from Sister Chicks, and April from April's Craft Room for a panel challenge. This is the panel. This is the panel I challenged them with. I had bought a bunch of these going back many years at the wholesale place that I buy some fabric in Massachusetts, and they had a deal, and I could not, pass up that deal. And would I have bought this in a regular quilt shop? Maybe not, because maybe I'd be all so fancy about everything, but I do love it, and I bought them because I thought they were cute, right? I just had no idea what I was going to do with it. So I decided, I know what I'm going to do with it. Now that I'm a YouTuber, I'm going to challenge some content creators. So we all started with this challenge. So you all today, very important, you all have to visit everyone's channel. I will have that linked below. Yes, everyone. Because we are going to have a panel challenge roundup, I don't know. It's like a passive forward. That's what I call a passive forward. Some people call it a giveaway, but we don't like to use that word because the spammers come out. So there will be a link below to a Google Forms. And when you fill out that Google Forms, you will be entered into that. All right? And you have to have secret words. And my secret word, oh, nope, I'm not going to tell you now. I will tell you in the middle of this video. So you have to watch this whole video. And you will know what my secret word is. And you'll have to get Lynn's secret word. And if Di and April have a secret word, you'll have to grab theirs. I'm not sure yet. We all created something, but we've all been very busy. So what's my inspiration? I don't have a pattern in mind. Normally I go through all my 3-yard quilts and I normally figure something out. No, I didn't do that this time. So the imagination, right, the pattern and the inspiration all came up from here. And this is what it was. This was my sketch. I don't know if you could see it. There is my sketch. And this is what I had in mind. Did it come out the way I had in this paper? Absolutely not. Because when I was sewing, things were strange and I had to move things around. So I said, why not put these chickens in the chicken coop? Yes, their own chicken house. So watch and see what I've done. We're going to take this down. Now, the challenge was using that panel. And I also sent a yard of this fabric to everyone, as well as the panel. I just liked it. I thought it was super cute. Now, the rules were you can use as much as the panel as you like or as little as the panel. Same thing with this fabric, as much or as little. And it's okay if we break the rules, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be upset. But here we go. Here is the reveal. Ready? Ready? So you saw my sketch. And unfortunately, I don't have a pattern. I can't even write you a pattern. So, wait, we've got to get this up. So, I sewed this really just by going along. And it's not quilt as you go, but it definitely was piece as you go. So let's go from the top. If you notice, I will bring you closer. In my sketch here, I had a roof with a little star panel. And I kept that. And what I used, let me see, I'm moving my, if you notice, here's my star. I did quilt a little star in there, and then I did meander. In here, I outlined the star, put a star in the center, meandered, and then here I meandered, but I made little clouds in the meander. So it was meander and clouds. And if you look very closely, let's see if I can bring you in, zoom you in. Can you see some of the clouds? Like right here is a cloud, and over here is a cloud. And you know, it's really just my interpretation of a cloud. But the fabric is clouds as well. This is cloud fabric. Everything came from my stash. So this is cloud fabric I've had. Why did I have it that long? I don't know. Then if you notice over here, the binding is that fabric, this fabric. I used it for binding. That's how I ended up using it. So I used a little bit over half a yard for binding. I'll show you what I did with the other half. So now we have the roof, and I'm like thinking it's like a little thatched roof kind of. It's got little squares. I loved it. And let's go down, because now if I was to do this again, I would honestly tell you that I may have clipped this off somehow and made it so they're white. But you know what? It's a window and we're looking in. And that's how I'm looking at it. This is a window, we're looking in, and the walls have chicken wire because it is, because it is a chicken coop, right? Or the chicken's house. So that's where that is. And why is she outside picking, you know, flowers and stuff when she's inside the house? Well, you know, sometimes those chickens, they drag grass in the house. So we're going to go with that. Let me back this up. I have you closer so you could see it. Here we have our rooster, and he happens to be nesting in his little box for whatever reason in the house. And then when we come here, in the distance, the chickens are having a picnic, and the owners, and there's a farm in the distance. So I put this so that this little panel piece gives you some dimension. So, you know, this house is giant. So this is in the far distance. And in the far distance, you could see little quilts as well. It's so cute. That I will say my honey gave me that inspiration for putting those little side panels in there. He thought it gave it dimension. Okay, I'm moving you, and we are going to come right here. So if you see over, oh no, wrong place. If you see over here, we have in the distance fields of tulips. And then if we come all the way down, right, we have our door, and another rooster is greeting us at the door, and we have a little flower box outside of our window, and we have our little chickie there. He's inside its little tiny playhouse. We're going to call it a playhouse. And down here, I don't know if you could see in there, but down here we have chickies. And these chickies are playing in the grass. And I had this grass fabric forever. And I thought this would be the perfect project to have my grass and my cloud, or my outside fabric, be showcased. So I have all kinds of stuff on here. I am super excited by this. And you know, the house is sitting on the grass here. I had no clue how this was going to come together. When I quilted the grass, I gave it like little shards. I went up and down in my quilting long arm. And so here is my quilt that I made for this challenge. Let's move everything. And unfortunately, there is no pattern, just my imagination from a drawing. So here it is, the drawing and this. Now you might be saying, well, there's a little tree there. Well, I put that tree there and that looked really silly. So I took the tree out. There was no tree there. That's how we ended up with the tulips. But I will show you I have 3 panel pieces I did not use. So I'm going to do a quick tutorial. So now I have unveiled this, right? This is my quilt from the panel challenge. I'm so excited. I guess we should measure it. Let's see what this measures. This measures 57. Whoa. Let's see. Yep. 57 by 70.5. So that's a good size quilt. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys like it and enjoy it. I wish I could figure out how to give you directions, but I don't. So I can give you some how I went about doing it. When I did the sketch, I put all those pictures, those panel pieces on my design wall. And then I took the white and I said, okay, we're gonna work, let me see, we're gonna work on this section. So this here actually is a section. So I went ahead and put my panel piece here, cut a piece of fabric here, cut this fabric here, then I put this in with another piece of fabric, and then I added this. So this is all one row. Just this house is all one row. Then I put just one strip above it and one strip below it. Let me go down here. One strip below it. And then this was a strip also that I just pieced together. And then I went ahead and did a giant, after measuring this, a giant, what do you call that? I'm sorry, I have to keep flying geese, but I did want to take off the edges. It was just easier for me. And then what I did was I went ahead and put this side piece in, like I pieced that and put that down, put the sides down here, put a full strip across and a full strip of grass at the bottom. That's how I did it. I'm sorry there isn't a way of my inspiration just hits me. But we're gonna come to here and we're going to show you something. I am going to show you in another video, not this one, but in a new one, because this video is all about the challenge, and you're going to have to go to all 4 sites, mine and the other 3, to get your secret word. And the secret word is dinner. Yes, dinner. Don't forget, secret word, dinner. So in another video, I have 3 panel pieces. This one that I didn't use, this one, and this one. And then I have my pieces of fabric I didn't use. And in that video, you know what we're going to do? We are going to take a cheap placemat that I found on sale. I had these for years. And my honey said the other day when I pulled them out, because you know, all my quilted ones were in the wash or something, and I had these as my backup. He goes, you should do something with these to make these pretty like your other ones. So that got me thinking, I know what I'm going to do. I have a stack of these, you know, they're just cotton and regular, they're the super cheap ones. So we're going to convert a cheap placemat into a beautiful quilted kind of placemat. So join me for the next video. I'm not sure when it'll be uploaded because, again, I'm out of town, actually. I had to pre-record this. So I just want to thank everyone. Please, please, please go visit everyone's panel challenge. I can't wait to see everyone's. And, you know, as always, like, subscribe, share, and comment. Let me know, what did you think of my quilt? Do you think it was, and it's okay if you say, yeah, I wouldn't have gone with that. That's totally fine. I get it. But yeah, let me know what you think of what I did with my panel. And also watch out for a future tutorial on how to convert an old or cheap, I shouldn't say old, a cheap placemat into a beautiful one. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself and pass it forward. I'll see you soon. And don't forget to enter for our, I can't say it, I don't want those spammers, but for an extra special gift that will be brought to you by Lynn from Soft Squares. She has donated that gift. So check us out. Bye.